Hello, welcome to Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. I'm Michelle Walker, and welcome to Michelle Hope Walker's Road to the White House. You all, I'm telling you, got to keep it moving, and that's the thing that I'm getting with this campaign. Is I got to keep it moving. I keep researching the different states, did some research on Minnesota. Minnesota pretty much goes Democrat, which again I'm independent. Democrat in the sense, independent slash Democrat. Basically run as an independent to be able to have the opportunity to run for the President of the United States. And please vote for me. Please vote for me. So doing these videos, again, my campaign is going to be made up a lot of social media. So that's why as I talk to you all, I need you all just to start now. I know, for some of you said, but the election is November 8th, 2016. Right. But we need to start now. Sometimes I almost feel like I'm late starting, but I haven't just started. I've been already promoting myself out there. I've just been getting more online, with it. And I like to date these videos. So today is, what is today? February 12th, 2015. February 12th, 2015. And I'm Michelle Hope Walker, running for United States President, 2016. I always wanted to run for president and know that I could do it just like anybody else. Another day I was talking to, it's like, oh, well, I thought you had to have done this or did, I always said be a congressperson or something of the to run. And I'm like, no. Basically, 35 years old and older, lived in the country, I believe it's about 14 years, and so, yes, you all, we can run for United States president. If you're willing to, do that and that's something that you believe you can take on, hey, you can run. I am running. Michelle Hope Walker, I'm running. I believe I can run this country just as good as the next person or better. And so, therefore, I'm running. And I need your vote. I'm running as independent. So, again, I'm getting, on the ballots for all these states. If you do not see my name on your ballot, remember to write it in. Michelle Hope Walker. Michelle Hope Walker. Now remember, in the primaries, you're not going to see my name on a lot of the ballots. A lot of states I'm looking at, since I'm running as an independent, because usually the primaries are for each party to pick who's going to be their main runner. So the Republican Party pick who's going to be their main runner, Democrat Party pick who's going to be there. But I'm running independently, so I'm not running with a party. I'm running as an independent. So, therefore, you'll just continue to see my name around and hopefully on the ballot. But if it's not on the ballot when you go vote November 8th, 2016, just make sure you write my name in, Michelle Hope Walker. Remember, you have a right to vote for whoever you want to vote for. Can't nobody take your right on who you want to vote for, okay? So don't nobody front on that. And don't get caught up in this pay to play. Again, I love seeing the reactions. The people, I tell them I'm running for United States president, almost like they want to pat my head and say, oh, that's so cute, like I'm a little pet. And I'm like, no, I'm really running for United States president, and I really do need your vote, but it just reminds me of how the people have been brainwashed so much that, like I said, thank God we got Obama in, but a lot of times people have their own thought of who they think should be president, which in past times it had been white, a male, and, all this other stuff. But no longer, we want to be governed by the people, for the people, and I am the people, okay? It's time for us to have people up in that office, everyday people that been through the struggle, going through struggles, but know how to get up in there and say, no, this is what we need, real people. Now, I have liked the Obamas, how President Barack Obama, Michelle, and the kids government have kept it very, I like that, because we don't have to lie. We can just tell the truth. So I love how they've just gotten up in there and kept it real. Because I'm the same way. As I'm running for the United States president 2016, I'm not trying to, fake. I'm not trying to, one minute I'm acting this way, next minute I'm acting. Now, don't get me wrong. You have to adapt to different parts and different environments, different cultures, so I get that. But I'm going to be who God has called and told me to be. And I'm excited about that because, and I'm a Christian, and because of my Christian belief, because of my relationship with God, that empowers me to know that, yes, I have just as much gusto, I have just as much power as anyone else to be president of the United States of America. So, all right, so it's time to vote. It's time to get registered to vote. It's time to vote, and we're gonna keep this thing moving. So I love sharing this with you because, like I said, it's just so interesting. But don't be in that small mind of thinking. Don't be, because see, if we keep what they say, the meaning of insanity, keep doing the same thing over. And why do we keep voting for people that don't really care about us? They only come in our community when it's election time. They don't know nothing about the struggle. Like I keep telling you, when I look at the numbers as far as the poor, disenfranchised, disabled, people that just seem like we've been locked out of the system, it is more of us than it is of them. So if we can just get registered to vote and then make sure we go and vote, we can vote in the office who we want in the office. And I want you to vote for me because I am for the people. I am for everybody being treated right. I am for us helping everyone. There should be not one homeless person in the United States. Are you for real? All this money that we have, all this money that we spend, to the government for the parties and the this and the that. Really? But we can't house people? So I have a challenge, and HUD, we gotta get HUD to work because all these little rules that they got, I'm like, that's what gets me, these barriers with housing. Okay, so people who need housing are gonna tend to be people that don't have good credit. They have some challenges. They may have some challenges going. I'm not saying it, right? Some people just good people and just had other challenges to come up. But what I'm saying is this thing that you got to have good credit. You got to run credit check. You got to have a job at the time or so many hours of school. Well, if they are homeless, they just trying to deal with the issues of day by day being homeless, finding a place where they're going to sleep at that night, whether it's on the street, inside a hotel, whatever the case may be. Eating, and if they have kids out here in the struggle, it's even more challenging, so they need a home so they can get situated, and that's the process they can start getting themselves together for looking for a job and doing all these other things, so I'm like, some of these HUD requirements, put me on one of them committees too, because I'm like, no, that is not right. It's like you're trying to X people out. And that's what we have to watch. I even seen something on PBS where they talk about, they tear down the projects in different cities and they talk about, oh, we're going to build up and you're going to move back. In most cases, most of the people are not able to come back because they have such a high criteria that the people aren't able to get back in. But yet we're writing on paper that we're building these homes for poor people. Well, sometimes people that, don't have a lot of money, they have other challenges that we need to be ready to prepare for. We can't X them out because they have this going on or that going on, so no, you don't qualify. Really? And I've learned that there's a system that people have in making money off the poor, and where they actually want to keep the group of poor because that's how they make their money. And so I bind that spirit, and I pray and I bless that God will help all of us to prosper up in this thing. And nobody's going to be poor here after a while, okay? Nobody's going to be poor because we're going to stay prayed up. We're going to stay going after our gift that God has given us to go after, But again, because we are not in this rainbow society right now, we have to have a government that is going to be there to help its people. We live in this country. We should be able to depend on our government because the government is taking taxes from all of us. In this theory of, well, if you don't work, you're not getting taxed, you're not paying. That's a lie. Every time you go and buy certain things, there's a tax to it. So you are contributing to the total income of the United States. You are contributing because they're taking taxes from you as well in some form or way. So, I enjoy the process, the road to the White House. I mean, it's interesting, again, because, in the midst of campaigning, I did get my flyers. I've been passing my flyers out. I like that. I worked at Grammys on passing out flyers, worked at NAACP on passing out flyers. It's just getting the word out, to draw people to watch these videos, get a chance to get to know me. Also donate. I need money, y'all. Yes, I do. I need money. And I am not afraid. I have been praying on that, I don't like asking people for stuff. Really, I'm just used to doing what I can do free. You know what I'm saying? She's like, well, you need to do this, but I'm learning, okay, well, whatever you just said I need to do, I need you to pull out your money and you help pay for me to be able to do this. You know what I'm saying? And so, yes, I need your money. I need your money because politics is everywhere. You're participating in politics, whether you vote, don't vote, whether you help me or not, you're participating in it. You're participating, being a silent participator where you're letting other people that really don't mean as good get away with all this stuff because you're not participating. So why don't you participate? Make sure you vote for me, Michelle Hope Walker. Donate to my campaign, Michelle Hope Walker, United States President 2016. So what we need money for? The flyers. For traveling. I got to travel to all over these different states. I want you all to see me in person, So send for me to come speak, to your group. Send for me. Again, my phone number is 323-338-6580. My phone number is 323-338-6580. You can follow me on Twitter, Hope_speaks. You can Google search me, Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. See all my videos and everything. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. Again, you can call me because I'm a phone person and texting person, which is 323-338-6580. But I want to empower all of us to take this stand. We cannot no longer just sit back and let the government do whatever they want to. And we just sit back talking about, well, we knew they was going to do it. They do whatever. We got to realize that it's not they. When we say they, we have to watch because it's like we're on the outside and they run. No, it's our government. So we have to make sure we participate in it to bring about changes. So we have to run for positions. We have to make sure we vote. We have to make sure we're staying involved. I know March 3rd here in Los Angeles, California, March 3rd, 2015, there's an election coming up. So I myself, just as much as I'm running for United States President, I'm also keeping up with my local stuff. I try to make it to my local meetings, my local neighborhood county meeting, my local city meeting, Los Angeles city meeting, my county meetings, Los Angeles county meetings, my police community meetings, so just trying to stay out here and stay involved, But like I said, at the same time I'm running for United States President, then I got, my own stuff going on me. I'm still a speaker and evangelist. So I'm out here. You'll see some videos where I'm just ministering. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm just ministering a word, because that's in my spirit to do. So I multitask. And, I'm doing this. So again, donate to my campaign. I need volunteers. Also looking for a good campaign manager that is for me. I need people who really believe that we can do this. You know what I'm saying? I don't need people that just, think that this is a joke. Ha ha, this is cute. Oh, wow. No. People that know that God is real, okay? And that God can make all things happen, okay? And believe and know that this government is our government. It's our government. We deserve to be participants in it, okay? So that takes a lot of self-esteem. That's what I tell people too. To be able to speak up, to speak out, and all the rest, you have to love yourself, know who you are, know that you have just as much of a right to speak up on issues as somebody else. You know what I'm saying? We watch TV all day long in shows. The whole show is about them talking about folks. You know what I'm saying? And then we sit and value what they say. What you have to say is valuable. Everything I'm saying is coming out my mouth is very valuable. So stay prayed up, stay blessed, keep praying for me as I'm running for United States President, as I continue going direction God has called me to go in. And I just thank God. Like I said, I got my presidential package from Washington, D.C., so getting that together. But yeah, I need your help. Don't hate. Just actually call and motivate, okay? Just call, motivate, be willing to donate some money. Stay online, put in my name, social media. Vote for Michelle Hope Walker. Vote for Michelle Hope Walker for 2016 United States President. I need all that good stuff, that motivational stuff. I need you to call me. I need you to be ready to volunteer. You know what I'm saying? This is not just me. This is all of us, you all. Aren't you tired of the same old, same old? Aren't you tired of just falling for the tricks of people and just letting anybody get up in office? I'm telling you all, times are changing. If we don't stay involved and getting some people up in there like myself who really care about the people, who really believe that we can make a difference. I get so tired of people, everybody knowing the issue, because people want to have that battle with you on Nazareth. You don't know this, Okay, but guess what? You know it and still ain't done nothing about it. What good does it do if you know it all, but you ain't doing nothing? They have these meetings and they come together. Well, yeah, we know we need to do this, but, we know. Well, when are you going to do something? Because people are dying. Kids are going hungry. We need things changed, and we need to change now. We don't need to be waiting. So, again, if you're ready for the change, you're ready for the real movement, for all people together, no matter what they race, ethnicity, all of us working together. You need to vote for me, Michelle Hope Walker, for United States President. So you've been watching Michelle Hope Walker's Road to the White House, y'all. It's a road, but we're going to hold on. We're going to roll. We're going to ride till the wheels fall off up on this stuff, okay? Because y'all know the girl got the personality. But anyway, y'all be blessed. This is your girl, Michelle Hope Walker. Vote for me for United States President 2016.